How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. I'm Sir Feffers, and this is Longshot. I'm very excited to be getting back into Rotten Toil tonight. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so good. We're poking our head into super fell holy books. We're calling upon our patrons. We're saving druids. We're puking in the corner. It's been a interesting post-fight session that we're picking up with. If you want to get caught up on any of this, you can go to the YouTube. We're just as partnered there as we are here, so it goes a long way. Thank you so much for subscribing and or watching all them ads. It goes a long way for us. It really, really does. If you would like to join our community, you can head over to the Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. We've got memes. We use visual aids for the campaigns over on said Discord, but most importantly, we got bingo. You can find bingo over campaign-related bingo over on the Discord, and if you win, go ahead and post those as well in that channel. Rot and Toil. Let's go to the gang. Lux, why don't you kick us off, Jet?
You hate me. Yo, what up? I'm Jet, or Pingu, also known as Cos.Pingu across the interwebs. You can find me here every Thursday playing as my Chaos Gremlin Lux. And on Tuesdays on Tales Guild playing as my Stargirl Astra. Additionally, I do art commissions. Please, please, please commission me. My job, my work has not been paying me. So
Straight up.
They're open. My art commissions are open. And Lux is, I feel like the party is seeing a different side of Lux that they haven't really seen before. The Lux that she portrays in front of her patron, which is fun. I love Lord Vayne meeting these people. And I'm gonna pass it on to Jade.
Hey guys, what it be, what it do? My name's Jade, and I don't know how to rhyme, and I'm terrified, and I don't know why I'm here. I'm joking. Hi guys, my name is Jade. I go by TooHardTheBard on multiple platforms. You'll find me on Start Playing, Instagram, TikTok, if I'm still around, that sort of thing. I don't know where my brain is right now. I guess find me on Start Playing. I'm just happy to be here.
Is the adrenaline ramping up? The consequences of your actions? Is that what that feels like? Is that what this is?
Fucking read! What? Anyways, before I have an aneurysm, I'm gonna pass it to my good pal, my buddy, my battle buddy in arms. We're surrounded by witches, and I need you to save me with your wallet, please. Jared, please save me.
Yo, I'm Jared. Owen this time around. Owen, I mean, he's also kind of a spellcaster, so I don't know if that qualifies as also witch, but yeah, I'm an eldritch knight for sure, so I do a little, I dabble. Last session I dabbled into the depression smoke and had to take a lap or two or three. So Owen's kind of doing his best to be normal kind of quickly as possible, while a freaking wildly distrusted Fey guy just showed up with a smoke head. But yeah, I mean, Cygni, Hannah, what you got?
Hello, it's me. I'm Hannah Harper, also known as Hannah Plays D&D everywhere on the internet. I'm a professional dungeon master, TTRPG, and D&D content creator over TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, tackling world building, lore keeping, all that fun shit. You can find me doing stuff like D&D in a castle. I've got 2 rounds of that, and I'm going to be doing Game of Thrones, The Red Wedding meets The Domains of Delight. So if that sounds fun to you, check that out. I'm also on Madeline's channel every Sunday playing a toxic Yuri vampire. Tune in this Sunday to watch me fight my situationship. I'm definitely not going to survive that, but it will be fun. I currently run 4 games on Start Playing, and I will probably put out more. Pretty fun. And I'm playing Cygni, a slightly reckless furbolg with a soul on fire. Literally. And apparently, a wood witch is what I got called. Who knows? I haven't been here in 2 weeks because I had shit going on, but I'm excited to see where we pick up. Apparently, I'm healing people. That's on brand.
And finally, as a special reference for everybody at the party and everyone here watching, AJ says hi and he loves you guys and he hopes everyone is having such a good time. And he was very excited when we sat down and watched what I did to Pike. He loved every little bit of it. Okay. Well, we shall begin. Cygni! Post-fight, the adrenaline's coming down, and you're just now kind of finishing up helping a few of these druids with their wounds. Many of them have come out of their wild shape form and are banding together in some of these lower tunnels. Surrounded by carcasses of drakes, of guard drakes. You slowly finish up healing this one druidic woman who kind of opens her eyes for the first time since the end of the fight and like grabs onto your arm and looks up to you, and in druidic goes, "It's been dark for so long."
I think that Cygni will just won't let her hand go, but with her other hand just produce flame and just say, "Not anymore."
Are you an angel?
No, I'm a furbolg.
I know of furbolgs. They're good people.
I don't think so.
Could have set up. Thank you so much. And then some of the other druids come over. Yeah. And then kind of sit down and kind of help. A younger dwarf. She comes up and kind of comes alongside you and goes, "They were holding us in nightmares." And of course druidic. "I can't thank you enough for and your circle for coming to help. How did you know? They took us by surprise."
We didn't really know, but
Oh.
I'm glad we found you anyways.
She's gonna
Did
take you up in a big hug.
Did you see anything? I assume that you've discussed a little about the kinds of dreams that you were tormented with. Is there any similarities?
The term that was used before we were put down was we're gonna be farmed for nightmares. Tilled like soil. It feels like a long time ago that we were here.
Time moves differently in dreams. I'm glad you're shaken out of it.
It'll be some time before the lot of us get a well rested.
Well, me and my friends will be here for another night or so, so if you need someone to watch over you, I'm sure we'll be more than happy to help.
And what we have is yours, of course. We can't thank you enough. I'm Asian. She holds out a hand all the way up to you.
Its smokes are fucking huge. I do the kind of very dainty thing where I grab the hand and shake it. It's almost like comes all the way around the hand. Oh, you know what it is? You know that TikTok trend where they were passing like teensy tiny things to people and like pretending they were big? It's like that going on. A giant woman. That's how I'm feeling this moment. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Cygni.
Well, Matt. Looks across to Hune. Is that one how you came to be here?
He guided our way. We were in
That
search of
bastard.
information. Do you know him?
He's always hated us. Left long ago. But has always come back with news and wares from the outside.
Well,
He's always
he
got a
did put
place
his life
here.
on the line.
That sounds right. We found him in these mountains. Managed to save him from freezing to death. He was a wee pup. He's a good lad.
Yes, I do think so. Waving to Hune.
Hune kind of waves and then squints at Aisha.
Can I inside check this relationship?
Uh-huh.
I think there's some funny business happening. 5.
5.
He doesn't understand social cues.
Yeah, they're clearly friends. They're clearly friendly, and on good terms.
Just Cygni looking back and forth between the two of them.
Hune's gonna kind of walk over. I'm glad you're alive, Asian. And I'm glad you've come back around. I told this one, nods to Cygni, that you would help with some of the lore you were telling me about. Binding a certain hell horse to become her familiar. Her fire spirit. Well then it's not a hell horse, is it? It's an elemental. Oh, apologies, I assumed it was like a hellhound. Many do.
What good friends. Cygni's just looking back and forth between the two of them.
Cygni, we've got someone here hidden away that has been helping us with a couple of yeah, why don't you come with me? And starts walking down into the deeper places of this mountain. And soon, by a pool, a small, naturally formed pool, with their staff kind of messing with the water a little bit from a distance, you see Raisha, a druid that you are familiar with, somewhat familiar with.
Yeah.
A Harangon, kind of tamping her feet to some music that only she can hear. And she's gonna turn. Oh, Cygni! Is that you?
Raisha. You
Hop, 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 hop.
Yeah, I'll clip clop over.
Reuniting after years and years of kind of meeting on the road, as it were, out in the wilds. Raisha's gonna take one hand in both of her hands and look up at you.
Yeah, Aragon are freaking small.
Yeah, this is
I love being a big lady.
around the same size as the dwarves. Kind of looks up at you. What are you doing here? How's this come to be? This is not exactly your biome.
Cygni's face remains in a smile, but there's like that kind of falter in her face as she just kind of can't seem to find the words for a moment. No, I suppose it isn't. It's not there anymore.
You hear Asian kind of curse under her breath. Raisha kind of takes the news, rocking back on her heels. How many survived?
Including me?
I see.
I mean, slightly more if you count the geese.
Oh,
If you don't count the geese, then
of course we count the geese.
then several.
Then you're doing a bit better than my count. The Eld is gone.
What? No, that's not possible. No, that can't be.
Some might still be alive. Because they were
What happened?
taken people, in my case. Asian goes, what's happening is that all of the druid circles have been targeted by despair.
Do you know where they took them?
No, but it was one of the few times I was home. And she pulls out this long metal cylinder with gears all along it, kind of like a number lock. It's about a foot. And she goes, but all is not lost. There was all of our history, all the known lore of the Eld is in here. Cygni, for context, it's like the Library of Alexandria has been burned.
No, I know. They're, from my knowledge, they're like the lore keepers, and when you have a language that is passed down almost purely in word, you have a specific group of people that are supposed to remember, and they've wiped them out. That's purposeful. They want you not to remember something, which is crazy.
And what she's holding, you don't recognize. You're not sure what it is.
Can I do some kind of Arcana investigation?
You may.
Which one?
Let's go with your pick. Different answers.
I want to know whether or not this is of arcane origin.
Okay.
And if so, what kind? I probably could just do detect magic, but meh. We'll do regular. That's a nat 20.
Oh, okay. It is it's a storage of a kind for memories. A bit of tech developed by the Feywild. So that means this is a non-ferrous metal. And the Eld, also known as the Daydreamers, are the policing force over their customs, culture, and histories throughout all of the other circles. The other circles do not answer to them, but honor them. And if they've been taken, then the vast amounts of lore and memory that even the churches have deferred to is at despair's disposal, except for this cylinder, this strange lockbox. has the ability to store memories, and you watch as she begins to work the various code into place, and the cylinder opens on both ends, and memories, these beautiful fractal spiraling strands of magic, shift into Raisha's mind, and others shift down into the cylinder. She goes, "I've got to keep them all fresh. It's been such a task."
They...
Muted. Oh, not muted. We just didn't catch it.
It's all good. I just gotta turn my thing up. Is this something that they gave you before they were taken?
And I came here because this circle is at the same altitude.
Right. I think Cygni looks upon this thing in a strange reverence. I'm gonna akin it to dream fasting with the Gelfling and Turk Crystal, which is kind of a thing that they do, which is they share physical memories.
Very similar.
Through touch and contact. And I think that she's almost like inspecting this thing, and she's gonna look to Raisha. What's in it?
As much memory as they were able to pour into it before they kicked down the doors. And she lists off. Sorry, go ahead.
Is the memory of what they looked like inside?
Oh, I've got that here. And she kind of changes the code. It's maybe 15 to 20 numbers. So there's so many different numbers that you could make with the code. She kind of starts fiddling with it. Fills with it again. Just gonna make a history check to see if she can remember which. See, it didn't come with an index. Yeah, instead of going into her mind, this memory strand kind of gently lilts into the space between you, and if you choose to, you're able to guide that memory into your mind.
Yeah, I will.
You realize this is one of Raisha's own memories, and you experience the terror of the Eld being ransacked, and a lot of old women and old men being thrown onto the floor, and a younger man, a Luminen, a moonling, stone individual, takes her hand and quickly runs before pushing her into this pool of water that clearly stings, and begins casting a spell from above, and you watch as she starts swimming back to the surface, indignant that she can't help, and then she is so cold as she arrives here. There's a network of pools, a very small network of pools that exist on this continent, that are all at the same altitude, and can be used for teleportation. Obviously, there's different rules and rituals involved, and it's very intentional. It's not organic or naturally occurring. But you do get a long look at all of these faces of all of these people that you know are the lore keepers of this realm's history, at least this continent's.
The perpetrator, or the people coming in, I'm assuming, is there some kind of memory that gives way as to, hey, we're wearing despair uniforms, are we looking like the people that we just fought, does it look like those dragon folk? I'm trying to see if there's any like identifying factors so I can hunt these people.
Make a perception check.
For sure. That's a 16.
16. There's a lot of plain clothes, but you do see one elder druid cast heat metal on one of them, and you watch as the individual reels backward from the metal burning into their flesh and dispels the magic with deific magic that belongs to Tenebris, that belongs to despair. But no draconic cult hints. There's no bits that show the dragon cult active here as well. This would actually be in the lands of Rowit. Despair likely used the cult for a local mission.
Previous session you said that we got a map with relevant encampments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have that with me, or is
You're
that
about to
something
once you
else?
go back to the party, and then we'll have
Got
to
it.
do a little bit of time jumpage.
All good. I was just gonna see if I could kind of cross-reference location sort of thing, but I'll
Sure.
make a mental note. I think Cygni's shaken in seeing what she would define as some of the most important people in the world being tossed around and moved much like cattle. And as soon as the memory kind of into her brain, she'll kind of stumble back and grip Raisha, and just narrow her eyes and say, "We'll find them."
I have to keep cycling through the memories or else they fade.
How long do you think you can keep that up?
Indefinitely, as long as I'm not interrupted.
Then I will ensure that you're not interrupted until we can get the rest back.
It's really good to see you, Cygni.
It's really good to see you too, Raisha. I'll just give her a big hug.
Big hug. Oh. Ears.
Either on each. They just go up one thigh, basically.
Yeah. Collect yourself. Hune is going to take you to high places. Allie. Also, everyone say hi to Allie in the chat for me as our moderator for tonight. Allie, if you could post the first 3 pictures. You thought you were elevated. Cygni, you thought you were high up. Oh, it gets higher. It gets so much higher. You had no idea. And you start being led, obviously druid and druid, this isn't very difficult. You start being led to such high places that even in a bird form, per se, you have a hard time breathing. The landscape begins to look mildly trippy to you and odd and alien. Long plains of ice with light underneath in clouds and pillars of stone that raise insanely high, and you keep going until you reach beautiful white pillars that have all been chiseled and inlaid with pearlescent blues and purples, in what you recognize now to be giant language. Higher and higher you go. Allie, go ahead and post the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th picture until you get to the top. You're able to see night and day. And chiseled within these mountain peaks, these pillars of the earth, are these glowing sigils. Go ahead and make an Arcana check at advantage as Hune is instructing and helping you as you undergo the ritual. As Calcifer, this fiery comet in the sky, travels and beckons.
19.
What was it?
19?
19. With Hune's instruction, you put a little fire up into these glyphs. And the fire spreads from pillar to pillar, just briefly. Calcifer falls into that line and joins your fire. You take 10 force damage.
Grunt noise.
And Hune, already kind of seeing this coming, goes to like make sure you don't fall off the cliff, but you didn't need it. You are giant in ancestry. And soon enough, after the fire abates, which blackens this pillar that you're on, Calcifer successfully binds with you. Comes alongside you.
Can I have my like spirit moment?
Please.
Like the movie where we like
Yeah, paint me a
touch
word
heads and
picture.
whatever.
Yeah.
I love the idea that whatever flame licks the body of Calcifer himself kind of almost ignites across me, and that kind of almost purplish flame kind of explodes. And you'd think it would be hot, you'd think it'd be uncomfortable, but it's that beautiful kind of crackling warmth as I grab either side of Calcifer's horse face and just press my forehead against his.
Hune continues to attempt to weave the flame. Sorry. Okay. Hune continues to weave the flame until you are able to ride this steed back down, spiraling as this line of flame melting all of the snow and ice, leaving this bare rock exposed to the sky. And then it's time for snacks with Owen and Lux. And you come back to the party. Hune tending to some of the others as well. And you get to watch as Salvatore goes to loot this cleric of despair. With precedence, there was this pooling shadow that was building, and these fumes pouring from the book, turns out. And you watch as Salvatore trips the second trapdoor's trap as it detonates. And Salvatore manages to just survive before rising out of the fumes and smoke. At one point, Owen gets a whiff and has to like go stand by one of the walls. Lux watches as Salvatore comes out. There's some discussion before Salvatore decides to put their head into this book. The pages are opened, and Cygni, you're able to stand by Owen and Lux as you guys begin your long rest. And Salvatore does not immediately come to harm, seemingly, but with increasing trepidation as pools of shadow begin to fall from the eyes, until Lux decides they're going to call upon their patron. Going off to the side, out of sight, Lux comes back with Lord Tyrosh Valiant, first and last of the Dreamwalkers. A full neck and head replaced by a column of smoke. Whereas Tenebrous' smoke seems oily and churns. The smoke coming off of Lord Valiant is completely what's the term I'm looking for? Opaque. It is not see-through at all. It is like solid looking, and seems to flow in slow motion by comparison to the natural. Valiant steps out, hands steepled together, floating gently, not seeming to move or walk. Salvatore. Well, Lord Valiant does look to Owen and does look to Cygni, and kind of does this grandiose wave before the head seems to, and all the shadows pivot and turn. Salvatore, the vision that you are in is bifurcated, and Lord Tyrosh Valiant stands before you, and you watch all of the shadows. They don't merge. He doesn't breathe in these oily fumes. He seems to tell them to get down. And you watch all the smoke, instead of roiling upwards, roil downwards and pool along the floor. Lux. Lux, you are healed immediately of your wounds. I say immediately. It wasn't immediate, but takes notes of your wounds, heals you. You wield a troublesome book, and if I may make a suggestion, use more caution if you are to peer into that heaven. Salvatore, you have been dealing with an entity that you initially thought to be quite powerful, that you then backtalked and girl bossed your way through intimidating this entity, which has seemingly fled your immediate presence. But it's still here, if that makes sense. It's not in trying to inflict you anymore. You have avoided attuning to this book as it was trying to get you to do, and you're aware of that now. What do you say? What's everyone's reaction? What's this? I want to open it up a little bit as Lord Vayant warns you that you are peering into the heaven of Tenebris, of despair, where the people go to become transformed and reset upon their kin.
So you said Salvatore already knew that the book was attempting to get them to attune to it?
So
this is new information.
This is new information because in last episode, Salvatore opened up the book, went into these visions, saw people in despair, if you will, and a stone-like entity from above was mocking and pleading and prying and trying to kind of weasel into Salvatore's mind with mimicry and praise. And Salvatore was having none of it, and rolled really well, and now has a modicum of control.
I'm gonna kind of snap and alight the tips of my fingers with, I'm gonna prep dispel magic, basically, on the book. Shit starts to go wrong, I'm just gonna...
I actually had you do that last episode, and it did nothing.
Oh, interesting. You know me so well.
I'm a druid main, so I was like, I feel like this would be.
That's exactly what you would have done. Alright, that's nothing.
I think right when you came up, you were like, nope.
Yeah, you would be so right. Can I do a detect?
Yes,
on
absolutely.
it? Just to kind of...
You...
I mean, obviously, I know it's despair, I know it's all these things. What is the purpose of the book, basically? Is it just temptation, or is there something more?
This was the cleric's holy tome. Likely, this was how the cleric was able to take orders and communicate with the greater mission, if you will, of Tenebris's movements. And indeed, you're able to perceive that while Salvatore is physically here, Salvatore is not astrally projecting themselves into another dimension, but they're looking into it. They're peering into it, appearing as an illusion whilst there, but not there, is not technically there. So a minor astral projection, you could call it. An astral... We'll come up with a term.
Echo, maybe?
Maybe. Also, Salvatore, everything else in the physical seems slightly slowed down. Just a little. Just enough to notice.
We haven't... Cygni hasn't met this patron before, right? This is totally new.
Yeah,
got it.
You do know of the patron. I
knew Cygni had... sorry, Lux had referred to this person as a benefactor. I didn't realize benefactor meant giant smoke person. So I think Cygni probably takes a couple of steps back and is going to literally back up towards Salvatore, keeping their front towards whatever the fuck that thing is, and is going to go check that Salvatore is physically okay. I know they're projecting, but I want to do essentially like what's the term for it? A medical up and down. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Just open the eye, check the pupil, check the pulse. The second you're within 10 feet of Salvatore, you can see Cygni.
Salvatore, are you... Hello?
Can I talk back?
Yeah.
Material plane to Salvatore.
Salvatore is going to... I think he's definitely feeling the pressure of it all. I mean, there's this horror farming individual in front of him. There's the stone thing that he knows is there. He's aware that this thing tried to force an attunement, essentially. He's gonna look at Cygni and he's gonna say, I think I've rowed boss too close to the sun.
Right. What can you see?
Looking around, can I still see what I saw before? Because I was trying to memorize
so you're still in
and
this,
make detail.
Yeah, you're still in this like skyless, dour, just an outright bummer of a place. It just this place sucks. It is cold stone and black sky, no plants to see, at least here, and many like a foot of, maybe not a foot, but like maybe an inch of just dust that you're stepping into like snow.
You mentioned before that there was like, was there like, because I guess the main reason why I did this was to tune to it, but I saw that there was issues happening like all over. Is there any way I can cross-reference, maybe bring up a location, maybe make a guess? Is there anything
You're not familiar with how any of this works, unfortunately. And attuning to it has serious drawbacks, but also would give you more control over something like this. That said, you can try. So let's go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, is Salvatore still holding this book in their hands?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I would love to take one of my many skirts, scarves, just wrap it around my hands, and try to take the book away from Salvatore, seeing if that will break the connection.
Okay.
Unless, Salvatore, you would like to try something first or gain any information. I want to cut that short.
I'm missing a lot of... Whoever designed the interior of this book needs to get fired. Very bad design.
Fire puns.
But I can... No, not you, God. I love you, God. Beth. Deity.
Oh God, don't.
You're an amazing author. Get him back to character.
That's just gonna get me accused of like just being a terrible person.
Creating a small cult.
I'm going to try. Since I'm here to peel back any information that I can get. That wording. I'm not valuable or threatening enough for any real damage to happen. Brain empty.
If you say so.
Oh, thanks. I'll give it a try. At the very least. Get something out of it.
Owen, Lux, Lord Valiant is holding in action. Salvatore.
What the fuck?
You may attempt to bend this book to your will. Make me an Arcana check.
$13.
13.
12 plus 1. 13.
So you do manage to shift your focus, but it's nowhere good, and it's nowhere visible. It's... Are you familiar with those stone crushers that you can kind of feed larger stones into, and then they kind of keep going around and around and around until you just get small, like, you know, not quite sand, but like a good bit of coarse rock, and then they're putting that kind of they're put in with a bit of paste, and it makes them like smooth, and you leave them there over. Yeah, okay, that's where you are. Yeah. And you don't feel any of this, but you're not alone.
Oh, God.
It's past whimpering. It's past what you would call mortal. the things in here are sorrow based. And in each case, you can see these multicolored lines of script trying to form over the shoulders of these individuals who are tumbling, ever tumbling. They if they could breathe, they would have stopped breathing long ago. But they're still here, and they're still experiencing it, and their minds are slowly becoming lost.
Is there anything I can discern from this, or is it just
You can discern that there's no way out.
like
There's no
stuck here?
door,
There's no way
or-
out. Or
well,
is
you
this-
got in. You did get in, so likely you can get out. You can also close the book, but the people who were put in here were not given a door.
Hey, Cygni.
Can I still hear this?
You cannot see anything that Salvatore is seeing.
No, but can I still hear Salvatore speaking?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, that's good. Now I'll kind of go about as close as I can to Salvatore, and I won't touch you per se, but I'll stand close enough. And I go, yeah, Salvatore?
So the scenery changed, and it's a lot more depressing. There's
Right.
these people that are falling. Stuff. Is it, are they
Tumbling.
falling? They're just standing there.
They're
tumbling, and
yeah,
then
they're
there's-
like getting like tumbled around with rocks.
They're being tumbled around, and I see this strange. It's a script, right? Like this, like a.
Yep. Like an
I-
arcane floating script.
I see this arcane-looking, flowing script that is here, but unfortunately, I'm not as. No, when I said my brain was empty, I think this is as far as the extent I can go. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. We're going to get you out of there. And I'm going to turn back to Mr. Smokeman and kind of go, well, Smoke and Mirrors, put yourself to use.
Salvatore.
Oh God.
You mentioned there was an entity within the book, yes?
Yes, a kind of a mood killer, to be honest. Looked like me.
Draw them out.
Okay. I will do my best to draw them out. Hello, I would like to be very sad now. So miserable. Boo-hoo. I'm poor. Not anymore, by the way, but I'm so poor and nobody likes me.
Nobody likes me.
Oh, there he is. Oh, fuck you. I mean, nobody likes me. I'm
Nobody.
lonely.
And then you hear, got him. And you and Lord Vant is going to use a legendary action. And you watch as the hand, the gloved hand, gently, like Darth Vader style, just and the book clears. The book is still open, and it's still kind of pouring that shadow, but your vision returns to you, and looking down at the book from within that kind of pouring, boiling, heavy smoke from the fell god, you see something like a do you know what a horseshoe crab is?
Yes.
Have you ever seen them flipped on their back?
Yes.
From within the shadow, an upside down horseshoe crab with its little leggies is trying to royal, and you can see the kind of oily black smoke of the legs kind of just skittering. I've got it. We're gonna grab our first break right there. We'll be back.
I wanted to take him home.
Horseshoe crabs are fun. I grew up with horseshoe crabs. And we're back. So.
And that's why it's on site when I see Jared in person.
Wow, I can't believe you did that, Jared.
What can I say?
Something hockey team. Something the Canucks. The crab-like horseshoe crab entity is in itself made of this oily shadow that is being, by Vane's command, forced to pool along the floor instead of billow up like his own. And the creature, still in all of that shadow, a part of the shadow, and it looks like it's trying to grab your face. Salvatore.
It's a face hugger?
It's a horseshoe crab that's a little bit of a face hugger, yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Cygni,
Cygni, you take the book?
What the
I mean,
fuck?
if it's like a face hugger. I mean, I have my hands wrapped.
Mm-hmm.
That was prefaced. But yes, I would love to pick up small fiddly creature.
Oh,
It
okay.
reminds me
So,
of, like the roly-polies.
you reach onto the top of the open book, and your hand briefly can kind of lift this creature out, and the smoke begins to trail along with it until it begins to sift through your fingers and slowly return to the book.
Cygni, what the fuck are you doing? This is creepy looking. Look, it's got.
I kind of like the legs. I think it's endearing.
I made my eye
Hey, boy.
twitch with that one. It kind of continues to thrash. Go ahead and roll persuasion on it, Cygni.
Okay. Persuasion is not my skill set. Can I roll animal handling?
It's a minor celestial.
So no.
So new.
This thing is a celestial.
Yeah. A fell celestial. On the spookier side of the alignment spectrum.
What?
I go, here boy, and I got an 8. But almost no noise. It was just you making that face into the microphone. Which almost made it better.
Stop trying to talk to
It thrashes and scraggles.
Oh, motherfucker.
Rasping noises.
Oh my god. I think my character's a loss for words. Just, wait.
Anyone else want to jump in here? Kind of turning around to the others. So like, do you see that?
Van does look to Lux. You brought me here. You would have me destroy this book.
Do I
I
hear
mean,
that?
if you wish to destroy the book, then yes, but I just don't want Salvatore to have it.
Slowly gliding forward, Salvatore, you realize Lord Vant is maybe choosing to be 10 to 12 feet tall. And if you include the smoke pillar, I must know why and how your lord twists the nightmares into glory. Speak, child of Tenebris.
I love it.
Make yourself of use to me, or face obliteration. The creature continues to writhe and curse and boil, until finally, from within that kind of ring of arachnid and crustaceous claws and legs, a singular eye, inky and black, appears within the center of the creature, and it locks its eye onto you, Salvatore. Don't let it kill me. Don't let it kill me. I can be of use. I can be of use. Please.
Oh no, I want it dead.
Let me get into character real quick. Then I'm gonna look, because again, the whole time I've been holding out this book and I'm just watching this whole thing. Okay, prove it. Tell me something valuable.
What is value?
Cygni, I do not know why you think this is cute. This thing is fucking annoying. But the value.
You could be trained.
Of course, you're the one that trained the horse. Shit. God damn it! I forgot. I'm not playing a smart character, so I don't know. Quick, hey, Cygni, quick. Tell me something valuable that you want to know. Something important. Give me something. I can't think on the spot.
Where did they take the eld?
Yeah, where did they take the L, fucker?
It will speak. Broken bones, hollowed stone. I'll not. Broken bones and hollowed stone. It then goes on to berate each and every one of you viciously.
Give us some specifics.
Wait, who's that? Who's that?
You know Salvatore.
I'm sure you're talking about me.
Okay. Oh, you? No. Okay.
You close the book.
You gotta roast each of us. You can't just throw that out there and be like, meh.
All right.
Come at me, motherfucker.
Allow me to compose.
What's up our backstories? The highlighted red flags that are on there. It's just like,
I've been kind of invisible to give you a little bit of time. Owen was at the end of the last episode left, gripping something that he's got around a chain in his shirt. Now he's like eyes closed, head back, like deep breathing, like in an almost meditative state, like trying to reorder his brain a little bit.
Okay. As you kind of ground yourself, You smell cologne. Cologne that you recognize. So, it looks to Salvatore. Short, useless, feckless, fuckless, bitch made. Sad. It looks to Salvatore. Lonely. Shit stain. Cloven footed. Useless. Looks to Lux. But you are elegant as the starry sky.
Whoa.
You are laden with power. You could free us. Together, we could have whatever we want. She already does.
Yeah, I'm on. They can't hear me at the moment.
Oh. Everyone say hi to Allie. You're wonderful, Allie. Thank you. With that, the gloved hand goes to yoink the book. With the akin to mage hand. Salvatore, you still have the book in hand. Are you trying to hold on to it?
I mean, kind of, but not because I want to, like, keep it. I kind of want to talk shit back, but I'm not going to hold on to it with strength, so you can just take it from me and be honest.
Lux. You have opened the door, the very door, and are to be commended. This would be, Lux, where you get your 2 levels, assuming they're both in Warlock. But the hand gently touches the center of your forehead, and you can, and the I would say Owan, you would see this as now Lord Vand is turned away from you. The back of that pillar of smoke kind of churns inward and downward as you watch Lux, the hair as a bit more of authority and power on behalf of the Dreamwalkers is bestowed upon you. Lux, you sense the prowess and power just a little more. You have done so well, child. Mine sharpest knife.
Thank you, my lord.
Pray tell, what would you do with this? The creature briefly pulls itself out of the book, points at Owen, and goes, "Blonde!"
That, for some reason, is enough. His eyes shoot open.
Honestly, I want to destroy it and shut it up.
You watch as he takes the book in his hand, raises it up, and you watch the covers crunch inwards. And holds it close. And in waves, the shadow from within the book is blown out of it until the creature lands on the floor, still kind of pooled in shadow. And the foot, and well, Vayant gestures to Lux. Slay this celestial.
Okay.
How do you go about doing so?
She'll pull out her scythe and slash at it.
All right, roll to hit.
Fuck. Oh, I've rolled very well. Very, 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 very well. So 11?
11. I'm gonna give you advantage because Vant is helping you. Vant is directing you. Just because I know if you miss this, it'll crush your very soul.
It's been a day. Just fucks it up in front of her page.
Maybe Jet's earned it, gang. Maybe Jet's earned it.
26.
Yeah, excellent. You managed to stab into the very heart of this creature, and it detonates. And a tiny little soot ring remains around where your scythe pierced down. A hand on your shoulder, Lux, turning you back towards him. Lord Vayant takes the book, puts it in your hands, leans in, and goes, "More." And disappears.
I don't think I like your benefactor.
What? Why? It was totally cool.
Look, I'm all for...
She, like, her body instantly, like, relaxes as soon as he's gone.
There's not supposed to be smoke without fire. It's unnatural.
Well, then you'd think this is unnatural too. And she, like, her scythe is still in her hand, and you'd see that, like, her blade is, like, kind of got the same kind of energy that Vayant has with
It roils.
the smoke things. Ah, fuck. I can fix my camera. Give me a sec.
You're good.
Cygni will, in the meantime, turn to Owen, who's come to. You okay?
I'll be fine. What did I miss?
Even though you're
Stands
blonde.
up and kind of walks over. Sorry?
Even though you're blonde.
Even though I'm blonde.
You're stronger than anyone I know. She says, kind of jesting. Turning back to Salvatore to see if he is, in fact, alive.
Salvatore,
Oh, fuck.
that scar along your mouth is now a shade of purple.
What? That sucks.
Seemed like it, yeah. Can I just give did you lose any hit points during that, or was it more of like a mental fuckery?
Just my pride and joy. No hit points lost. Just my pride. What was left?
Come give you a pat on the shoulder. Steady you.
I'll be fine. I just wish I could have gotten more useful information for you.
You have value outside of your ability to deliver. I'm glad you're alright.
He thinks for a moment, then remembers of what you're capable of. He takes 5 feet back. Thank you.
Cygni will kind of look to Salvatore, look to her hands, take the hint and step back.
There's a moment where you hear this kind of clanging, and Hune, Aishin both arrive with someone in tow, calmly walking with, even though his hands are bound before him, this beautiful ornate red helmet with silver filigree and excellent cloak and breastplate, actually dark leathers, the metal helm being the only like true metal piece. An individual is brought forward, and Ashen says in common, I found this one mucking about outside, and no one mucks about here unless they know of the place. Oh, and you recognize this individual. Or at least you recognize the station and the smell. This is Sir...
this was the cologne.
This is Sir Coet, Master of the Hunt. Stands tall and proud and poised, regarding everything through the slits in the eyes. Allie, if you would please share the 4th picture. Might be. Gotta put everyone in the right spot. Goodness gracious. Owen, you recognize them, and you know that there's probably a knowing smile underneath that helmet. The picture is in the Discord for anyone, if anyone would like to go over and have a gander.
Rip.
Trying to get everyone's faces in the right spot. There we go. Okay. My apologies, Owen. As you know, I hate to make introductions in such a state of fuck. I'm so sorry. I had a dope one-liner in the pocket and it evaded me. I like to make introductions off of equal footing, and this is far from ideal. But we got your letter. Our Lord thought I might swing by and make sure everything is copacetic. These binds truly aren't necessary, says to Hune and goes, I don't like them. In giant. I don't like him. And he smells fake.
I would respond to that, but I don't speak giant.
He doesn't speak common.
He says you look very nice.
First, I didn't send a letter to you or yours. Why
You
are you
sent it to your sister.
Yes.
We read all of those.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Well, it seems that you have everything in hand at present.
He takes a quick glance at the well that like undid him for a bit. Yeah, it's fine.
Then perhaps you can convince these fine individuals to release me, that I might be on my merry way. I expected worse circumstances.
What did you expect?
Well, the bloodbath was expected, but it seems you came on the winning end. That must be refreshing.
I'm gonna lean over to Salvatore, like sotto voce. Tell Hune he's very dangerous.
As soon as you say, tell Hune he's very dangerous. I'm sorry, this is Sal, so I'll definitely make sure. Just thank you for letting me know. Hune. He's very dangerous, and he's also a poo-poo face.
Just
That's why he needs so much cologne.
Chanel divinity.
the other dwarves in the room also speak giant. And they all kind of take well, respectfully, depending on where they're at in themselves, either take a step closer or take a step farther from this individual.
I did find something you might take an interest in.
Oh,
I'll pull out the
gift?
probably fake signet ring that I got from the cultist leader.
Okay.
Just hold it out. Does this look familiar to you?
Incredibly.
Sure.
In
However-
giant, he's gonna turn to Hune. I'm going to cast a harmless spell now. Identify. And it doesn't work. And you see him grow still, as there was still some arcane magic that kind of occurred from the casting of the spell. But you can tell it doesn't work. You can tell that the spell has failed. And obviously fake, you say. Oh, you said that out of character. Looks much like your grandfather's.
Except
Except it is inert.
and there's no engraving.
Turns it over. Looks closer, yes. Goes to hand it back to you with his bound hands.
I don't particularly want it. If Identify didn't do anything,
Oh,
I don't need it.
I'm so sorry, Salvatore. Go ahead.
Does it look pricey?
It is a it is a well-crafted, you could argue master-crafted ring. The picture is already in the Discord. If you scroll up a little bit, But it is ornate, to say the least. Very angular. I'll find it and post another picture and repost it. No sweat, no sweat. Where is it?
Yeah, I don't think it ever posted. I remember waiting on it last time. I don't think it ever made it in.
Oh, I'll do that real quick. Give me a second.
We also didn't get the picture of him of the guy himself.
Okay. I'm on it. Here is the ring. Bop, 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 bop. And here is the dude. That's... Bop, bop. I need to be faster at this. Bop, bop, bop. Lay dude.
I think that's not trustworthy as shit. I know where that's from. Nah, I'll fucking kill him right now.
Is it from something? Oh no, I'll have to change
Yeah,
it.
that's almost definitely Darth Revan.
No.
No, it's. I know where this is from.
With the
It's super good,
filigree?
though. Not the filigree, the character.
Oh no, I find the other picture. But
Yeah.
for
I'm
now, very similar. Red face-plated helmet with the hood and the leathers. Silver and red with the filigree. The red and the filigree and the silver and all that, we'll say.
Because the ring is currently out, just like here, right? Like this. Like he's offering out. I'm gonna. Sorry, I'm trying hard not to be poor, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to hustle.
It'll be interesting.
I have a bag of holding to keep things safe. Perhaps it is better in my possession.
And whose hands are yours?
Hello, my name is Salvatore. Rowett, I don't know if you remember, the Rowetts are the one that took majority of your land, but I'm only going to borrow this ring. I'm not going to take it or anything.
It would be the Rowett that believes their hands are their own, says to Owen. And he pockets, like, you see it slide down a sleeve into a pocket. The ring.
I'll look at Hune. What a dick.
And his helmet is full of poop.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Let's grab our second. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. No, we can
Let's grab our second break there. We'll be back.
Let's start the combo.
And we're back. The night before you kind of leans back after a moment of consideration and says, I am Sir Coet, master of the hunt, sworn to Idric Fane, Lord Idric Fane. And serve his will in all things. Looks to Owen. Am I being held? Do I need break myself free?
Not up to me.
Looks to Hune. Hune looks to Aishin. Aishin kind of scrubs her beard in thought. Well, if they're not a threat to us, and you can attest that they're not a threat to us or mean us harm, we could just let them go.
I can't make that promise, but it is probably in your best interest to free him anyway.
We could give you a head start.
There's no point in running.
They'll kind of look at the knight, who kind of release me, druid. Looks back to the party one last time before reaching up and untying the ropes.
So why are you here?
Well, your good grandfather didn't set this up. Figured I'd be able to return to the estates with some more information as to your whereabouts, aside from frankly, a very unemotional, uncaring letter to your sister.
Rich.
We all care so much, Owen.
Sure. Why did a cultist have the signet ring? Don't you think you should be thinking about that?
Indeed.
How did he even get a copy?
Well, your grandfather's ring is not the only one. I've seen it on one or two others before. Make an insight check, Owen. It's a high roll, as you can't see their face. Also, the updated picture. The updated picture is in the Discord for everybody. 2?
We're about to have a short rest.
You have begun your long rest.
We're about to do a long rest. All right, so I'm gonna burn my last second wind
Ooh.
to re-roll that skill check.
Ooh.
Yeah, fail an ability check. Instead of getting 1d10, add the result. Oh, okay. I don't re-roll, but I do just add a d10. Oh, that's nice. If it doesn't work, then I don't have to expend a second wind charge. How kind of them. Alright, let's roll a d10. Give me something. Yep. No. 5.
You have no idea if you can't get a read at all if he knows.
Mask.
Yeah, you don't know at all if he knows about these rings or the like. The fact that he proffered it to you shows that he's not about to try to kill everybody to cover it up. Or attempt to, at least. He remains at ease. I'm certain that Lord Fane will have all the answers that we need. Perhaps you should come along. Visit your old grandfather. He loves you so much, and you've been gone for so long.
I would say nice try, but it's really not.
Simply enacting the will of your grandfather. I believe I speak
sure
with
you
his
are.
words. That's my job. Looks to Lux and Salvatore. I detect your Roet accent. Where do you hail from? Owen, the less this guy learns about the party, the better. And already he's started the process of information gathering.
It doesn't matter to you, no, does it?
It's not for me to say. It might matter to our Lord.
All the more reason for them to keep quiet.
One quick question, friend. Is the sister that is referenced? I'm gonna try my best to whisper. Is she kind of like bad?
That's Salvatore whispering to Owen.
Yeah. I'm looking. I'm like looking at Owen. I'm just like,
No.
she's not bad. Damn.
Also married.
Damn. I have nothing to say. I'm gonna turn my head. I have nothing to say to you.
Stoicism. Wow. I guess I came all this way for nothing, because you didn't need my help in the end.
I never do.
You continue to make my job so easy, Owen. As he puts his hood back up. So do you have like a slide or something to get down this mountain easily? Oh, I'm sure we could send you over the edge if we absolutely needed to. I'm sure we could send you over if we absolutely needed to. What do you think of that? I think I'll manage. But as ever, the courtesy of dwarves is fabled. Gonna turn and walk away. The druid, reeling from the comment, watches him go and goes, "Oh, I hate him. Oh, I hate him.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's his station? What is his function within your family?"
He's a Lord of the Hunt. They carry judicial power even to the higher houses of Toil.
Oh.
They can pretty much do whatever they want and get away with it.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's best we become the past for this one. Hune is going to kind of step after and walk after the knight, Sir Coet. Where'd you learn giant? Where'd you learn giant? My station requires a vast education. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. All right, bye-bye. Turns back. Learned it from books. I should have known by the accent. His is more. Okay. The party finds themselves cared for. Food is provided. Areas to rest and find privacy is provided. And the party is able to get into the second chunk of their long rest. As everyone is recuperating, would anyone like to set a watch?
Yes.
Okay. Cygni will take the first watch. I'm just gonna move these faces around. I apologize. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Cygni.
12.
Okay.
Glad I have that plus 8.
There is a flock that kind of comes to rest here now that the gunpowder is kind of being disposed of. Now that that kind of acrid smell is gone, these what you known to be juniper birds, these kind of royal blue dart-shaped birds kind of flit back into the area, kind of squeaking more than chirping, and kind of fill the rafters of this place, coming in through the broken open hole in the ceiling. It's almost like an inverted starry sky of the white and the little flecks of blue here and there as they kind of find places to roost.
I think Cygni watches them quite happily for a long time. I think at some point she probably good berries and tosses them to a few that manage to kind of hop along the floor, quietly humming to herself as she keeps watch.
Okay. Second watch. Salvatore, roll me a perception check.
Was there something I could do beforehand?
So during a long rest, you can do you can develop your projects and the like.
I was going to have Sal go over to Cygni and hand the stuff over, but just check in if that was okay with everyone. Okay. Then I'd say that as Sal awakens for his watch, what's the environment like? Is it dark? What would my character say?
We're just now hitting sunset. And so that pale blue white sky is going to a soft pink. You guys will end your long rest in just before sunrise. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
That helps.
And you are still within this mountaintop of a druid village.
I'm gonna take a look.
There is a quick moment where you kind of mourn the loss of all this gunpowder as they're just throwing it over the sides of the mountain.
I'm gonna take a deep breath because that's money. I'm gonna sort of make my way over, or Sal's gonna make his way over to where Cygni is. His hands reaching over into his bag of holding as he's carefully sifting through, trying to grab the items that he had acquired from the cleric's corpse, before he blew himself up.
As you kind of come on over, I'm so sorry, the acrid smell of the gunpowder from your bag of holding causes all the juniper birds around Cygni to flit away.
Oh.
You just see Cygni watch them out, her gaze following them off in a very dramatic look as their silhouettes shoot into the distance of the sunrise setting.
I'm sorry for disturbing your bird watching.
Juniper birds. They have a peculiar song. That was like a quack.
They squeak more than chirp.
I'm gonna
like Wario.
Oh, it's a juniper bird.
They have you said like they have a peculiar song, and this is just Sal.
Yes.
It's very dramatic music for that one moment. That was so perfect.
Boom. The majestic Wario bird.
I have the objects from the cleric that you killed. Here, I don't want to take from you. It was your kill. I'm just gonna pull out they're called the cuffs, right?
Mm-hmm. The ear
the cuffs, the ring,
With the finger.
Oh yeah, with the finger still on it.
I think like, I don't know. I hope Cygni's not looking at it. I'm gonna see the. Oh.
You take the finger out.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Noise.
You were very cautious to make sure the ring stayed on and cut off the finger. I'm just
obviously, I'm
following
not
up on your caution that you gave me 2 weeks to chew on.
Obviously, I'm not gonna Frodo Baggins my finger into the ring.
That's not what I was asking. I asked if you took the ring off the finger off the ring, the ring off the finger.
I'm scared. I think I'm gonna pop it off.
Okay.
You're a monster. You're a monster. Take the ring and the cloak and the
do you
cuffs.
just hold the finger, or do you throw it and like slides along the ice? It just.
He throws it. One of the juniper birds dives and catches it.
They are, in fact, meat eaters.
I have a sound effect for
You
this.
wouldn't know by looking at them, but they are kind of carnivorous.
There you go.
That's good.
Oh, here. I didn't want to take from you. This is yours, rightfully yours.
I don't tend to take spoils.
Well,
Thank you.
considering the things that happened, they might be more useful to you than someone like me.
Thank you, Salvatore. And I'll begin to kind of sift through the things that were given. So,
Go ahead.
Yeah, can you just give me like a quick
Yeah,
rundown?
so
of, like,
there
what we're working with
is
here?
a ring that is clearly magical. There is a a cloak. And I have the notes on what the cloak does. But the unknown is these cuffs that cling on to the back of the ear, and a chain kind of dangles along behind the neck.
And the map's not here.
The map is with the party.
Got it.
It was gained on the corpse, I think. So yeah, the map would be here as well. And let's go to the map on the thing real quick. Excellent.
Magic ring, cloak, elf, ear thingy.
Yeah.
Great. Cygni will kind of lay the spoils out on the floor. She's kind of sitting crisscrossed. Are you still standing, or do you sit down next to her?
Let me do this.
Standing in eye level with the sitting Cygni.
Probably.
I'm gonna see if he overcomes his fear of Cygni just a little bit. 17. He's gonna take a knee. If you wanted him dead, you would have already done it already. We'll take a knee.
I think that Cygni looks quite sweet in the light of this place, kind of refracting off the icy shades of the walls and things like that. She's got her ears downturned. She's got that kind of lion's mane of hair pushed back as she takes a look at the cloak, the ring, and the ear things. And I think that she just raises a hand over it, and she lets kind of a flame flicker across her fingertips. Not big, a little bit like lighting a candle in a way, and she'll say a small prayer for the cleric.
Interesting.
And let it essentially smoke out, and let the smoke rise up. She won't burn the items,
Make a religion
But-
check for me.
Sure. Not my forte, but we'll give it a go. Religion, I got a +1. 17 + 1 for an 18.
Okay. Because the creature was slain as well, the minor celestial, your intent was benevolent, correct?
I think it was very druidic in nature. It's that ashes to ashes, dust to dust sort of thing. Is like, to the earth you may return. Like, yeah, you may have been a shitbag trying to kill me, but you're going where you're going, and that's just part of the circle. And I think she is taking a moment to reflect on it. She took a life, and doesn't feel bad about it, but she understands the weight of it. So I think that is a moment of reflection.
You can't help but feel a overwhelming sense of calm and relaxation. And it's not so much something being added to your sensations, it's that there is a certain level of despair, a certain level of grief, and not all of it was organic, and that inorganic, that external sense that has been on you lifts. You think clearer. No, you not necessarily think clearer, but the machinations of the enemy seem more apparent and less unknowable and sinister, and it's not Lord Vayant, but it is a lot of smoke and mirrors.
She lets the flames sputter out and goes to kind of grip her hand, kind of it away, before looking up to Salvatore. I'm not as frightening as I seem. I'm really quite a nice person most of the time. You just happen to catch me at well, a moment of sensitivity.
I understand. Maybe a little, but a part of me doesn't want to try. There's a lot that is happening to you. And from what I've observed, it seems like a lot. Not saying that you're a lot. I mean, the situation is fucked. And I think the scariest part isn't your skills with flying or the means of how proficient you are with this sort of thing. I think what scares me the most is how you can still smile afterwards. You know, he's gonna he might have noticed what you were doing with your hand. Maybe like the flicker of the flame. He's going to sort of take his hand off his rifle, and he goes, you know, this hand of mine, it's fast, it's steady. It's the only part of me that's, well, ever been worth a damn. The rest is just rust and bad memories. I'm quick to pull the trigger. People see this speed as a gift. They're wrong, actually. It's just a curse that makes you the last person standing in the graveyard of your own making. Anyone can learn to shoot. The real trick is learning how to live with yourself after. still working on that part. His work, this gun of mine, has more purpose than the person that's holding it. He knows what it's for. I'm still searching.
I think that there is a soft smile that kind of creeps across Cygni's face as she listens to your tale. And she'll kind of point to the gun. A gun is nothing without someone to wield it. That includes yourself. I think you have purpose yet. I mean, you helped us.
I made quite a bit of money, I'm not going to lie.
What do you plan to do with it? Once you have it? Money.
To be honest, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a villa or something, but I suppose maybe my goal is to be richer than Owan. I don't know yet.
Good luck with that.
Well, I think for as long as I stay with this group, the money will be flowing. But I'll admit, I've become more fond of each and every one of you as time goes on. It's a shame about Owen's sister, though.
Yes, I don't really remember what it's like to have people to check up on you, but I can imagine it can be grating, but I must say I miss it, so my sympathy is not where it should be.
He's trying really hard. I actually was here to check on you, but I got nervous, so I brought you the stuff instead.
Do you have any way of identifying it? Because right now, I don't, and it's just a cloak, a ring, and a pair of teensy tiny little ear cuffs, and I don't think they'd fit mine, she says, pointing to 2 huge ass ears, and she kind of lets them up and down.
I'm going to be honest, Cygni, I thought you were the type that would be able to have that sort of thing. You're kind of like the main spelly person that I know of. Other
Did you
than,
not see the smoke man? She
Oh,
says, kind of pointing back to where the other guy was, and the warlock in the background.
Okay, I'm going to be so honest with you. I almost pissed myself, okay?
Me too! Me fucking too!
Who the fuck was that? Maybe we can find someone, but until then, I must resist the urge to fuck around and
yourself.
find out. Yes.
That too.
And Cygni, I'll take watch. Maybe I'll talk with the juniper birds and their majestic.
Just remember to keep your fingers away, they do bite.
Oh, I will. And Cygni,
Yes, Salvatore.
we got this.
We have to. She says, kind of pursing her lips and smiling.
He's gonna nod. And he's gonna put his hands in his pockets. Like,
I think Cygni will happily watch this juniper bird like bat around with this single finger skating across the ice. A little bit, you know, like when cats get hold of an ice cube?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
actually, no. Huh?
Oh, it's the most hilarious thing. You put an ice cube down, they'll bat it, and then it will like slide, and they'll chase after it, and they'll keep doing it across the floor.
Excellent. Excellent.
It's great. But I will attempt to attune to whatever's in front of me during this long rest.
Okay.
I don't have a way of identifying it, so brute force.
Okay.
If he was wearing it, it can't be that bad, right?
Where would you like to start?
God, no. What the fuck?
I may have made a mistake. I'm going to go ring cloak,
first.
elf ears.
Ring,
Yes.
cloak, elf ears. Okay.
Sure. Maybe not. You're making me nervous, Feff. Yes, that's my final choice.
Okay. To attune to this ring. Let's ring first. Also, Salvatore, make a perception check. Welcome back, Lux. Welcome back, Jet. Huh. Pingu. Salvatore makes your perception check as we look at this ring. 21. Okay, you find a perch and you start keeping an eye out. Cygni. It's
Yes,
shifting dark metals that kind of react, less so now that the book is farther away, which is still with Lux. And to attune to this thing, you'll have to put it on.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it on my middle finger.
Your middle finger. Okay. You put it on the middle finger and you attune to it, and you can make a wisdom check, not a wisdom saving throw. As you look
Okay.
up.
19?
19. You've seen an eclipse before. And so you've seen what it looks like when things are slightly dimmer, but all the shadows are the same as they would be if it was midday. That kind of eerie perspective is what you see here, in that it's the same sensation in that there are no shadows.
Just looks like it's not fully rendered yet.
Kind of. There's simply no shadows. And so all of the depth perspective that you're usually used to, all of the it doesn't mess with your dexterity rolls at all, but it's a bit jarring. And you start, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 18, I believe.
18. You start seeing creatures in the shadows that normally would be there, like you see a small little like cockroach skittering, thinking it can't be seen because it's sitting in a shadow.
I think that fascinates Cygni, and I think that she begins to kind of watch where shadows should be and see what she can kind of find lurking there.
Okay. You start looking about. Make a nature check.
Alrighty. 13?
13. You find a small snow bunny tucked in a little hole, hidden away, and it's peering out from the dark, and you can just see it's just very poofy, and it's very this is the same room, open area, cavern, if you will, that you had this massive fight in. The whole time this little dude been chilling, staring wide-eyed out at the little window it could see of the combat.
I'm obsessed. I said I did good berry earlier. I roll a berry in that direction. I don't try to approach it. I just little like bowling ball ass. across the ice.
It takes a good 5 minutes before it decides it's going to eat this thing, but when it does, it eats it. It devours it, and it seems to get a little more spring in its step.
I'm extraordinarily excited. Now that I've attuned to it, do I get to know like the specifics?
Yes,
of, like, whatever it is?
Shadowbane, or Shadebane, rather. This does give you dark sight if you don't already have it, with the added perspective of when you're in the dark, when dark sight would apply, you have advantage on perception checks.
I did not have dark vision, so this is great.
Excellent. The other thing you note, as you turn back and kind of look around and take stock, Lux has a shadow.
What kind of like looks like her
Looks
shadow,
like their
or
shadow,
looks like
yeah.
that thing as a shadow?
Looks like their shadow. It's there, and it looks natural and it looks right. Lux, what are you doing right now? What would you that your shadow might be mimicking your form?
Mom.
No!
Sorry.
Honestly, that was a good one. I certainly didn't see it coming.
Lux is journaling. Sure.
Okay, yeah. Journal doesn't have a shadow. Pen doesn't have a shadow. Lux has a shadow.
I would love to do detect magic on that shit.
Go for it. Go ahead and make an Arcana check as well as you peer closer at Lux.
12.
Okay. You don't detect anything from the shadow, but Lux herself is a arcane being of some kind.
And trying to kill Feff, apparently.
There's
Yes.
clear and potent warlock magic as well. But there's also a species, a racial factor that you've never noticed before. With an 18, with detect magic as well, you recognize for the first time that Lux is not human.
She's not?
Whoa, what a surprise. I'm shocked. Shocked, I say.
But it is a revelation for Cygni.
I think Cygni kind of cocks her head to the side and her ears kind of shoot up. Kind of tracking the shadow for a minute. Clocking... I suppose she's never really asked Lux, so she almost feels a little bit bad that she hadn't noticed before. We'll let her ears drop and just make note more than anything else, and she'll shift on to the next item.
Okay.
I think it's a cloak. And everyone sees Cygni doing this. She's like going one by one. Each one kind of glows or she puts it on.
The cloak rebuffs your attempts to attune to it.
Cygni looks so mad. She's just increasingly pissed every time it doesn't want to.
Salvatore,
I see this.
how harumphy are you getting, Cygni? How upset does this?
I think she starts to smoke.
Okay. My brain immediately wants to just just stressed out having a anyway.
No, like physically, like
yeah.
heat waves start to kind of. I honestly think it's like staring at like pavement in the summertime, where it kind of does like that wobbly.
Yeah.
Like I just think that
The
appears
shimmer
around her.
of heat.
Yeah. As she keeps. Come on.
What the fuck are you doing?
It won't work. I'm like melting the ice above me. I just shoot a
I'm not
glare
actually gonna
towards Salvatore.
What is so fucked? No, that's all I was gonna do.
With because my detect magic would still be up. Is there a reason that I detect on this thing that like?
It is a magic item. It cannot be
Why it
attuned by a
wouldn't let
druid.
me? Ooh, nice. Can I detect what kind of person would be able to be attuned to it? I'm like, seems
what-
like an Owen item. Blonde must be blonde.
A cleric for certain. Other arcane properties, you're not sure. I would say paladin and wizard, and maybe artificer.
Okay. All right. Well, none of us here.
I do got a little wizard in me.
You got a little wizard in you? All
got a
right,
little.
great. I fold it very nicely, and I remember to give it to Owen here in a sec. But I'll attune to the last thing first, if it will let me.
Okay. Yeah, you put the two cufflinks on, and there's a gentle chiming noise. As the little chain kind of, as if it was in space, kind of floats slowly in reaction to whatever movement, you know what I mean? Like it gently, like gravity is slowly pulling it back down, if that makes sense. There's just a flowiness to it. A golden chain. This will allow you to have a clerical cantrip of your choice. And a +1 to your wisdom.
Ooh, let's go. Yeah, let's do that shit. Hold on, let me write that down so I remember. So it's +1 to wisdom and 1 cleric cantrip. Yippee!
The ring functioned as a means to read the book even when shadows are pooling out of it.
Noted. Not that we have the book, but great. Alright. Cool. I chime and I jingle and I fold this and I'm gonna pick it up and walk over to Owen. How's Owen
who's-
looking?
Definitely soldier schnoozing. Waiting on his turn for watch.
Oh, I won't. I don't think I wake him, but I will just kind of like drape the cloak over him like a blanket. I'll like tuck him in.
Okay.
It fucking tries to eat him.
That would be so funny.
Yeah, I'll wrap it around each shoulder so you have it when you wake up, and then I'll scoot away. I don't wanna ruin your long rest, dude.
Okay. That's gonna conclude Salvatore's watch. Who's next on watch? I'll say this, Salvatore. Who? Oh, go ahead.
I could do next. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right.
I'll go up to Owen and wake him up and be like, sorry, I'm trying to be Owen's friend right now. And be like, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna see the cloak. Do I have a general idea that Owen has trauma? I think I do.
Yeah, probably. He had a cool minty bee last episode, so like there's
I'm
something
gonna go
there.
up to Owen. I'm gonna take I like to think that I have like like pots and pans because I make my own food. I'm gonna put some coins in the pots and pan. I'm gonna go right next to Owen, and I'm gonna start shaking it while like, Owen, no, Owen, watch out! There's things happening. Owen, wake up! Like that.
Like,
Absolute heinous. Absolutely heinous.
needless to say, he shoots up from his sleep posture. There's a belt knife out and ready to go, eyes wide, heavy breathing.
You may choose to roll for initiative, Owen, if you would like to go into some PvP just right out the gate. I don't know if Owen manages to. If I was jump scared that hard, I'd at least be running or something.
Instead of looking like you would expect, like, dangerous, waking up a soldier like that who's, it's just actual panic.
Okay.
So he doesn't take a swing. His eyes dart around like a freaking, prey, basically.
Wow.
But as he
damn.
quickly takes stock of what's going on, you do see the confidence kind of resurface again. What are you
Hey there,
doing?
big man. Well, it is time for watch.
Kick my
and I
boot,
figured that the best way
anything
to...
else. Don't ever do that again. And he just walks off.
Right.
The cloak is on the floor. He had no idea.
Well, Salvatore, the cloak is on the floor. I think that needs to be the first thing we address. What kind of friend are you?
Am I gonna make this worse? I don't know. It's his cloak. I'm gonna... Oh, what am I to say? Owen, wait. It's cold. Put this on. Or...
Gotcha. So Owen, make a perception check.
All right, 16.
All right, you take up watch. You are able to determine that cologne smell is gone, and you take a little while to kind of go to other places, get to know the village as a whole entire, and just kind of look into things and look in on things, and keeping an ear out or an eye out for where the party is at any given time, making sure no one's sneaking up on them. Sir Coet has, as best as you're able to tell from past experiences, left. He once outed, tends to not return to stealth. Everyone gets a long rest. Hune kind of adjusting his shoulder socket comes and wakes everybody up who's not on watch. We're going to have a breakfast feast by the time the sun is up. Should be in about an hour. Will you allow me to continue journeying with you? Wherever you go in this tundra, I should be by your side.
If you'd be willing.
Smiles. Nods.
Well, I have some information that I learned yesterday that I think may be relevant to our hunt for discovery in regards to these rods. I don't know how much you know about the druid circles or their customs or cultures, but we have something called the Eld, which are lawkeepers of sorts that are supposed to hold the memories and histories of all that walk this plane and walk this continent. They are the most important thing in my culture, and frankly, the most important aspect of information in possibly the world. I'm afraid that they've been taken. And we have to get them back. If they have been taken, that means that either they have information that Despair wants, or they want to keep something from us. And either way, we need to find out.
I'm going to assume I'm back at the party house for this. Okay.
The map indicates 30 or so locations across the entirety of the map.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I saw in the memory kind of the area of where they got taken. I have a visual. I'm now 12th level, which means I got a fun new spell last time. Something called Find the Path.
Oh.
So, motherfucker, I get
no
to
one's
know the
ever cast
direction.
this spell in Longshot. This is a well played.
And because I have the memory of it, I can perfectly describe this thing.
Okay.
I'll read the spell. You can magically sense the most direct physical route to a location you name. You must be familiar with the location, and the spell fails if you name a destination on another plane of existence, or a moving destination, or an unspecific destination. But I have the memory. So, for the duration, as long as you're on the same plane of existence as this destination, you know how far it is and in what direction it lies.
Amazing. Okay.
So I'd love to cast that. Please and thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Druid shit.
There is a mountain just as towering on the far side of Rowett. And while you begin to understand the path before you, is it that you visually see the path before you, or do you see like the grand picture and the destination? Paint me a word picture.
Yeah, I think that physically Cygni can see a path lit in front of her. I think it is a little bit like when video games are trying to guide you a place and it just has like that faint glow being like, come in this direction, or like the Ghost of Yote, the wind, like multicolored leaves go in a particular direction.
Okay.
But I think it manifests on the map almost physically.
Hell yeah.
Where a little bit like almost like gunpowder that was lined up, it almost alights and like starts from one end and kind of like snakes its way, creating this pathway on the map to where they are going, and it just alights, burns out, and leaves this almost like scar in the paper.
The map, I will drop you in the Zoom chat as well. The southeasternmost mountainscape. At the top of this southeasternmost mountainscape burns. You might see a castle nestled into the crook of this length of mountains, by a cloud peeking out of the other side, if you can spot it. I've indicated for the stream, but for the viewer, for the party, do you see where that castle, a little more central than southernmost, kind of nestled into that mountainscape? Your destination is on the far side of that mountainscape. I will make a clearer picture in a second. For the party, I should have thought this through. But
Long way away.
very far is the home of Eld the Interwary. Into the Rowit lands. This beautiful path kind of forms before you.
Right. So this is the location of the Eld.
The secret location of the Eld. Yes.
Got it. So I didn't even know this was there before. Ooh, exciting. I think Cygni's a little shocked with herself that it's worked. And we'll just kind of stare at the map for a second before looking up to you both and drawing her finger to where this trail ends. That's where we need to go.
Salvatore, you are very familiar with that region.
I am. I mean, I am. Yes.
It's mostly woods and mountains. There's a few small villages that are not even named. It's weeks and weeks of travel, and that's in the optimal journey without any stops.
So I'm familiar with this terrain because I've been there.
You've been through those lands before, doing mercenary work.
Okay.
Before
And I'm
the war broke out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Then I'm gonna sort of speak up, having folded the cloak that Owen left behind, leaving a little note for him later.
I had no
I'm
idea
gonna
that
sort
there
of
was a
nod and be
druid
like,
circle. I'm so sorry.
I'm familiar with these woods. I've done some work there. It might be a bit, might take some time to travel through there, and that is if, we were moving at an optimal capacity, but I know a majority of the territory.
Does Rowit have a teleport network? Or not?
Same one, Church of Death.
Yeah, we do, Church of Death. Mm-hmm.
That should cut some travel time down.
Yes.
Then we have a heading.
I suppose so.
I think Cygni will turn to our dear friend and look up to him and just go, want to go to Rowit?
Looks at the map. I don't feel like I've ever even properly been to Toil. I've only known these tundras, and I've only just started to affiliate with the city, the towered city.
If it's too far, we understand. Do what you need to.
Perhaps you would be more useful helping your friends rehabilitate.
Aisha goes, no, that's perfectly fine. I think you should go. I think you should go. And he goes, I'll decide once we're out of the tundra. kind of nods to himself. Let me think on it. And you should learn common. Yeah, I should learn common. And then Cygni or Salvatore has to translate for the rest of the group.
I got you. I'm like, as he's talking, there you go.
Locked in.
Guess we'll get backing.
All right. Party gears up now, laden with much more than they came with.
I'll find that cloak. I assume it's nearby where I had my own gear. I'll find that cloak.
Right on top of it.
And there's
With
like a
the
little
note.
note there.
I will kind of tilt
Dear
Serena,
Blondie, this one's for you.
and then kind of laugh, shake my head, and pick up the cloak and try to
Okay.
figure out what's going on there.
It is a cloak of fire immunity.
Oh. All right.
Join me.
Very useful. Also useful in covering up, hopefully, the kind of general design of my armor as we go into enemy territory.
What? Enemy? Enemy who?
It's custom, but it's still soldier or like two-wheel soldier designed gear. So
Yeah, you'll stand out.
I'll be a black cloaked kind of spooky guy. Actually, it doesn't really. It's like smoky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's smoky with the in lining is like this see-through kind of ghostly red, and the outside is kind of smoky and black.
But can it mostly, like out of combat, cover my gear? Is it big enough for that?
It's a risk. I'll be honest. It's a risk just wearing the armor in general. You reach a hand out to grab something, or the wind hits you just right. It's a risk.
Sure. Yeah, anyways, there's plenty of time for me to figure out what I'm going to do about that.
Okay.
If anybody asks, you could just say you stole it off of a dead body.
Yeah, but why would one want to steal two-wheel armor? It's not even that good.
Not that good. All right.
Sorry, I mean, it is. It
Hey,
If I
is
could
that's
just
why-
replace it, I would have done so already.
That's
You
why
think
it's
I enjoy
believable that
the
he would
association?
steal it off a body.
Oh, that makes sense. No, you are thinking into something. We got your back and your arm, Owen.
It's made of mithril. Like it's
Okay, Owen. Okay. Mithril. He doesn't believe you. It was like, he's not even that smart. Okay.
all right.
The party sets off. We can head, if we're looking to use teleportation circles with the Church of Death, then maybe back to the Spiraled City, or you could...
I have the spell. Teleportation circle.
That's right.
Fuck yeah, Lux.
Okay. So would you like to spend the hour to head back to create the gram, so that you might make a teleportation circle to head to one of 3 locations that you would already have in the pocket?
Feff is regretting letting us level up.
Feff is
Right now.
rendering much farther than he thought he was going to be rendering in this moment.
I've had teleportation circles since session 1. So
There you go.
Even better.
Yeah, I guess I'll take us to somewhere Lux would know.
Okay. Would you like a few options, or would you like to have a couple? Do you have a couple in mind? Destinations?
Well, if I take us back to the Spiral City right away, then we don't have to walk through the cold again.
Oh yes. I'm talking. Where would you like to? Where would you like to go? Through the teleportation. Do you want to go back to the Spiral City? There's Dream Shorn, at least one that you would have in the pocket. Destinations that would be on the map, and then I think if I remember correctly, you have one in the stoned, ruined lands.
Probably the Spiral City.
Okay.
'Cause I feel like thinking of Perenarok.
Okay. Owen,
See
make
if
a
he wants
history
to say
check
hi.
as
Steal more money. I don't know.
Lux announces that we're heading back to the Spiraled City.
All right, it's a big 10.
Big 10. Oh, I'm so sorry you weren't there for this. Lux and Cygni, make history checks for me. I'm so sorry, Owen. You were not there for this.
Oh, so good. So good. 7.
7?
I got an 18.
18. Cygni, you were supposed to be training a certain fiery horse and then delivering said trained fiery horse to
shit.
the Lord of the Spiral City. You have left with that horse. You've been gone for not too long.
And it's my familiar now.
Mm-hmm. So there
Alright.
might be a certain amount of risk returning to the Spiral City. But there were also questions unanswered within the strange faction that was sowing despair and dissent. DJ were the initials.
Cygni doesn't want to give the horse back. But she'll go if the group would like to.
Okay. Keeping your concerns to yourself. The gram is finished and completed. And Lux, paint me a word picture as you cast this spell.
I'm still trying to read the spell so I can figure out how many people I can bring through it. So we have a group of people, don't we?
Y'all and Hune.
Yeah, but I think teleport has space for 8 or 9 people. At least the old one did.
And D&D Beyond hates me currently.
Teleport. All right, let's see. You and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice that you can see
Okay.
within range.
I'm good. We're good. Yeah. So I imagine you guys see Lux just drawing this big sigil on the ground for like a minute and like going, is that right? I haven't done this in a while. Do. And then she'll start like, I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
muttering this incantation of sorts,
With a
and I feel like smoke rises kind of, and then
Okay,
and
yeah.
the sigil will glow.
The sigil crackles into existence, and the smoke kind of billows around and forms this archway. And you guys all have to kind of put some pep in your step and all make sure you go through within the same. You all have to, hold your actions and dash through, and Hune kind of follows with after a moment of like, yeah. And the party finds themselves stepping back into much warmer air, albeit a bit smoky.
Thank goodness. I fucking hate the cold.
Welcome back to the Spiral City. Everyone roll a D100.
No.
Laroque. We return to Laroque.
And is rolling higher better or lower better?
What'd you get?
A 1.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Oh, okay.
A bit balanced out by Salvatore's 96.
Wait!
But then Owen's 25 is kind of balanced out by Cygni's 78. There seems to be a celebration of a kind going on, or a festival of some sort that is being orchestrated. And in the name of, let me double check my information here. Is it Amina? I believe it's Amina. The local two-wheel representative. A statue has been built in the main on the bottom floor of the city, roughly in the center. It is very poignant, and there is a flower necklace that has been thrown many times over onto this statue. It looks like it's just now starting to wrap up as we are kind of getting into this next day. It's mostly cleaning, if that makes sense. But also the best deals are to be had at this time, when all of the stock that's been brought out needs to be sold off. And where do we want to go first? Do we want to go straight to the Shorestep family estates? Want to go see our artificer friend? Do we want to...
I think maybe a resupply,
Okay.
and then a head off rather quickly. Cygni will kind of turn to the group as soon as they arrive and go, I think a swift in and out may be in order, considering... Kind of shooting half a glance to Owen. We're already being looked for.
I have a few gems that I want to sell.
Then maybe we head back to, what was the name? Hermitages?
The artificer?
Yes.
Absolutely. Let me find that. My apologies, gang. I thought we were going to be in the tundra. That is my B. Dukin. I'm so sorry. Lord Dukin Huerl runs this city. The caravan, the people seem to be having a better time than when you left. Haverish's Hexes and Heraldry, the Centaur.
And Tartificer.
Centaurtificer. The building next to it seems to be under some kind of construction as you cross over these cobblestoned roads and find the appropriate district and come around the corner and can see Haverish's Hexes and Heraldry is open, and a little bit of a arcane glow coming through the windows.
So, I'm just now realizing we kind of skipped over some magic item attunements.
Okay.
Specifically, the strange dragon sword that I picked up was covered up by the. Did we figure out what that actually does?
I don't think you did.
I know the dark, frightening blade was known.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we discovered the exactly what that sword was capable of. No.
We can do it later. I just want to not forget about it.
Okay. Yeah. No. Absolutely. Stepping through the doorway.
Because I've got 3 great swords right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was the weapon of wounding that dealt Lux so much grief.
Okay. And that was it. No more cursey curses.
Yeah, it did not speak to you or anything like that when you took it up. Though you did treat it with a certain amount of care and caution. So I would say you have not yet investigated much of it.
Okay.
Or know of any of its nature just yet. But a weapon of wounding for certain. Haverish has this contraption like lifted off the floor and is standing under it working on it and goes, "Well, come in, take a seat. Thank you, I'll be with you in just a second." And then turns and goes, "Ah, the heroes of the line." And my good friend goes over to Salvatore and claps you on the shoulder. "The sniper. The
Stop
marksman."
calling us heroes.
Mine apologies.
I'm not a hero.
It is good to see all of you once again.
It's, good to see you too, my friend. You know, us being the heroes of the line plus Lux. Oh,
Not
it's
a
good to
hero.
Oh, you're not.
You're not. You weren't even one of us. What?
I am now. I am now.
I got news.
The bullets you gave me worked really well. It was crazy. It was a good time.
Good. I expect a bit of writing. I expect a bit of details later. Mail it to me or something. Actually, just here. He's gonna hand you a scroll and some ink.
Start writing stuff down.
How can I help you all? Last I heard, you were going into the tundra.
It's very cold.
We need to resupply for rather a far venture.
Of course. And you came to me. Repeat customers. I've got a new hire. Dodson! And this halfling scampers out. Yeah, we need you to head over to the general goods store and resupply for a couple weeks worth of journey. Couple weeks. And do we need any horses?
I don't think we can take them where we're going.
Excellent.
Besides,
Rations.
I've already got one.
Good. Yes, excellent. Whatever became of that mortar? That eldritch mortar that you guys have with you.
Well, yeah, so Pike isn't coming back.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Neither.
The tundra
no,
is
he's
biting.
still alive. Oh, he didn't make it that far. He might be fused to the mortar.
I'm sorry. What?
They're
What does that mean?
Oh, you missed the conversation. Yeah, no, he was not disciplined enough for Lord Vayant. And is now fused, has a cannon fused to him? In him? I don't...
In him?
Salvatore, why do you look surprised? I told you that when we met.
I'm just trying to fit in with the rest of the group.
Yeah,
Well, It's nice to have confirmation that my read on a mystic individual was not incorrect.
What? I mean, I knew that his lack of discipline would probably be his end. I don't know. Did you not see it too? You need to conduct yourself in certain ways in front of people like that.
Anyone who requires that kind of loyalty isn't worth the effort.
Here you go, average, before things pop off.
Oh, thank you. What is this? Oh, thank you. Yes, excellent, excellent.
Just suddenly fist fight in the freaking shop.
He like starts
Lux
locking
is-
in all the chains to make sure nothing falls. And
Oh, yeah, Lux is like ready to fight on Vane's behalf here. Is
On
like
Bane's name.
I don't think you know him well enough to say shit like that.
Yeah, I know his type.
Can my
you?
character sense attention?
That's a you decision, I think.
That's wholeheartedly something you decide.
Well, I don't want to cut in because if they're gonna fight, I,
It's
as
pretty.
a player, want to
Yeah,
see
it's
this.
it's definitely you're not being circumspect. No.
Right. Okay.
So yes, you do perceive this.
I guess out of character check-in. Do you guys just want to swing on each other? Like, 'cause I don't. If this is a swing on each other moment, I won't do anything. I want you to swing on each other. I mean, no.
Not really my intention, but I mean, if it, you know, he's also
not
not
my
about
intention.
to unslander a rich and powerful person who's exploiting people. He's very familiar with that.
It doesn't seem like it's about to come to blows, but neither of them seem to be backing down either.
So about those supplies, that is great. You know, the heroes of / on the line. We need supplies.
How
That'd
has
be
your
great.
firearm been treating you?
Oh, it has been
Oh, look at this
great,
mechanism,
Average.
Cygni. I use fire for this part over here.
Fascinating, fascinating.
Man.
Like, make a suppressor for my thing. That'd be great. Like, you know, muffle
I'm
it.
just picturing all this
Go.
shit happening in the background, and there's just Owen and Lux. Like Lux is cross-armed,
like-
just staring at him.
Yeah, I think he leans over on a wall, just gets relaxed.
I'm here for this personally. I'm eating popcorn.
Me too. I just wanted to get my suppressor, but I'm like,
What's Cygni up to? Sorry, you
I
look like
think
you had
she,
something.
no, I didn't. I'm looking at a wall where this other guy is pointing me like, that's fascinating. Actually, to be fair, I don't think Cygni would notice tension even if it was right in front of her. So,
Oh
to
my
be honest, she
God.
might just be looking like, what a fascinating conversation.
They seem so relaxed. Yeah, I think at one point Haverish would turn and go, perhaps a drink. Calm the nerves or steady them.
I could take a scotch at this point, yes.
Or
What a-
why not?
So long as it's, and I'd kind of look away from prying eyes.
Why don't you all come to the back? the back, much less showy, but much more utility. A lot of machines back here, and clearly an ongoing life project in the side of the room, unfinished and clearly not functioning, is what might be called a warforged, but clearly far from operational or complete. Sits in the corner, a bit opened up, and bits and pieces have been disassembled and reassembled, and kind of it's all over the floor.
Is he like crafting the first Warforged? Or...
No, but any artificer with enough skill in this era and a high enough level and enough education and prowess and spending the time and doing the failing over and over again can make a Warforged. It is possible.
They might not be common, but they're not totally unheard of.
They're also wildly difficult to make.
Okay.
Yeah, there are Warforged amongst.
Trying to figure out if I should be like wary or impressed is basically what I'm getting at.
The both the elves the elven nation to the northeast have invaded the lands of House Thorn to the northwest, with, in addition to many forces, an army of Warforged that walked along the sea floor to come up in an unsuspecting direction, and that would have trickled down to common knowledge.
Does it look particularly elvish?
No, it does not look so fine as to have that level of finesse to it. Pray tell, how may I be of service as your goods are being gathered?
Right. I found this bag of amethysts. Purple gems. Whatever. And I want to sell them. They're not of use to me currently like this, so I don't want them.
Did it specify how many golds worth of amethysts there were?
1,000.
1,000 golds worth? His eyes kind of bug a little bit. The tundra, you say?
Well, this was before I even made it to the line, actually.
I see. Of course. You've got about 1,000 gold worth of amethysts here, and he starts, taking them out and putting them on a table and sliding them around and separating them into various, cuts and carats, if you will. Before coming to that estimation of it's about 1,000 gold worth. I have enough. I would give you fair price for these. I can definitely put them to use.
Thank you.
Starts counting out gold. Tell me, if you don't mind. Of the tundra, you were looking into strange, and kind of tapers off, kind of watching your reaction. Nightmarish creatures, if I recall. He's got thoughts on you, Lux, because of the spell that went off that had an effect on you. So he's trying to see what you say as he directs this query to you specifically.
How much do you trust this person? She's asking Salvatore.
He's a very good friend of mine. I mean, yes, he'll probably give me a robot arm if I lose it, but it's always in the best interest of myself, that sort of thing. Why?
Middle arm, just in case Owen loses his.
We
I
will
believe
make you
speaking-
cosplay Bucky, Jared. We will make you.
Please. I mean, we killed a dragon.
Looks at Salvatore. You have found your people.
Oh,
Achievement
wow.
unlocked.
Achievement unlocked.
Your
I
stepping
have
stone.
friends. Yeah, we did. It was super fun. You know, wasn't expecting it to be a dragon, but you know, when you shoot someone and they go it's a whole nother thing. Bullets were great.
Excellent. Hands you 1,000 gold lux. Slides that over.
I'll
Thank you.
set the shadow blade on the table. Think you could find a buyer for this?
A buyer, yes, but I'm afraid I don't have enough gold to, with all integrity, take it off of your hands. If you were to leave it here, I could fish around, see if I can find a buyer. I certainly could.
Do that then. Take a cut.
How much?
I don't care. Give the rest to like a homeless shelter or something.
Oh no! Whoa! What the? I mean,
Kind of looks at you like you're speaking in another language. He kind of looks at you like he doesn't. He's like Salvatore. He's like, what? But he kind of nods. I can do that.
Thanks. He just
I know
walks
of a
back
few
over to
centaurs
whatever
that will. Okay.
whatever perch.
I've
Takes
got-
another sip of the whiskey or whatever the heck was passed around.
Yeah, it's Scotch, if I remember correctly. Good stuff.
wow. I'm gonna look at Owen. I'm just like, damn. You just gave him, and he's rich. He's a traumatized rich person. Oh, he's gonna nod his head. Traumatized by money and traumatized by me. Cool. Average, do you by chance have I was joking before, but that'd be really nice if we could I'm gonna take out I have my gun out, but is there a way we could make this a bit more quieter?
You ask me of this so many times.
Why not make it louder?
That would actually be easier. But your aim would go out the window.
Also, I have a lot of gunpowder now. There was more, but they threw it off the ledge. Why would they do this thing? I don't know.
How much time do you have?
Probably not a lot. It seems that we have a sense of urgency, but I don't mind coming back. I almost always do. And
I'll see what I can do, but rushing bears risk. I could damage the weapon.
I mean, that was out of character, not in character. Mm-hmm.
If you want me to try to do this thing for you before you leave. And of course, in exchange for some of that gunpowder.
Of course.
It's possible that I will damage your weapon and fail because I'm being so rushed.
Or is he just like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be like, I know how this guy talks. I'm gonna put 2 platinum down.
I'll do my best.
3 platinum down.
Oh, we're closed. I'll start immediately. Takes the 3 platinum. All right. Anything else we want to cover before we round out for the night?
I think we should decide whether or not we're staying the evening are we staying the evening in the Spiral City? Are we going back to what is the old guy's name?
Perenna
I wrote
Rock.
it down. Perenna Rock's place. Or are we trying to find somewhere more like we haven't been before?
Excellent question.
I mean, remember when I first stalked my homies? Was that place not it's like right across, so. Here,
Yep.
let me
There was a
bring that
tavern.
up as let me bring that up as Salvatore. I mean, there is that building where I pointed the scope at you from, like right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that one. Right there. Yeah.
Works for me.
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
Good stuff. All right.
Couple silver pieces later, you
Okay.
find yourself with the party, keeping an eye on from the same window at Haverish's hexes and heraldry. Last call. Okay. Chat, thank you for being here. I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Longshot table. We have 4 weekly streamed campaigns on this show here at Longshot, and if you want to get caught up, you can go over to the YouTube, also called Longshot. We're in our 7th season, which is wild, and there is quite the library of phenomenal, brutal, funny, adventurous Dungeons and Dragons to be found over there. And if you would like to join our community, we're as chaotic as we are wholesome, you can head over to the Discord. And if you go to the Rotten Toil channel, you can see some of the visual aids. And if anybody won bingo, go ahead and post that in there as well. Don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to be doing a raid. Helps us out a ton. For starters, over to you, Pingu.
Okay, me again. Yo, what up? I'm Jet or Pingu, also known as Cos.Pingu across the interwebs. You can find me here on Thursdays playing my angsty girl Lux, and you can find me on Tuesdays over on Tales Guild for Tales of Ages playing my star girl Astra. You can also commission me to do art. I will draw your D&D characters, your OCs. Yeah, just reach out to me on Instagram. Woo! And yeah, Lux is doing great. She's doing great, guys. And I'll pass it over to Hannah.
Hello, it's me, Hannah. You can find me everywhere at Hannah Plays D&D, everywhere on the internet. If the name's not there, then neither am I. You can catch me here Thursdays playing Cygni. Catch me Sundays on Madeline's playing a vampire by the name of Shiloh. And you can catch me on my own channel starting Wednesday.
Hype.
Ah!
Yo.
I said I would do it, and now that I've said it out loud, I can't take it back. So we're giving it a go.
Yo,
Haven't
let's
streamed in
go.
over a year, but we're gonna try.
What you gonna stream?
Some D&D prep. I used to run a thing called Lore Dump, and I have a backlog of questions from people. So that is what we will be doing. Is we will be doing fun research streams like I used to do. So getting
Hell
back
yeah.
to my roots now that I have a streaming setup again, which is very nice. So yeah, check me out.
Hell yeah. Pass it off.
I'm gonna throw it on over to Jade.
Hey, how it be? How it do? I have more money and now I have a silencer. How about you?
Yeah, you might.
Happy to be here. So again, my name is Jade. I go by TooHardTheBard on multiple platforms. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and start playing because I'm a professional DM there. If you're looking for any of those sort of free run, sort of anime themed games, that's my jam. I also run a bit of Curse of Strahd, and I do have some chairs open at my table. With that being said, you can find me here at 5 p.m. PST on Thursdays for I Play Cell, and this is the only show that I'm part of, and I love it here, even though I face death every day. And for the sake of me picking up a book of education and me traumatizing my friend who has issues, and I knew that. Speaking of friend that has issues for being traumatized for being rich, Jared, take it away. Go to you.
Yeah. I've been Jared and Owen. We got met some family people. Almost got into a fight. Turns out. Thinks that Salvatore has gifted him the cloak.
Oh fuck! Oops.
Well, I love the idea that in this note that says like to Owen is like the swirliest, like hardest, loveliest little handwriting, and Owen takes a look and goes, "Yeah, that's Sal's."
I mean, Jade actually made the note and posted it in chat, in Zoom chat.
I love that.
So, you know, there's a canonical sticky note there. Let's see. Yeah, you know, probably just threw away a legendary sword, but what else is he gonna do with it? He doesn't, you know, he doesn't need the money, and he certainly doesn't need the extra blade. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it.
Amazing. Well, gang. Everyone pile into this raid. Our very own Shane Wally, one of our Tuesday players, is doing a subathon. Go show him some love. Go show him some whimsy. Have an excellent rest of your night. I'll see you Saturday